What's happening, everyone? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to the advanced shooting skill game tutorial, and we're going to be hitting that legendary score in this video. And before I get started, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between regular shooting and advanced shooting, because they're two different skill games, and I think that this one is actually a little bit easier, which is kind of backwards. If you go and look at the name, logically speaking here, you would think that the regular shooting drill would be much easier than advanced. But just the format of the two skill games or skill challenges makes one, in my opinion, a little bit easier than the other. Hitting the targets was very difficult on the regular shooting. And you're welcome to go check that out. And make sure to drop a comment on this video and let me know which skill game do you want to see me do next. I'm leaning towards focusing a little bit on the dribbling. I want to get that aspect down packed in FIFA 14. In order to succeed in this drill and get accredited with that legendary title, you're going to need 30,000 points within a 4-minute allotted time period. And it seems very reasonable, but when things don't go your way or you're missing easy chances and you get a little bit frustrated, you're upset, things can change very quickly. It did take me quite a few tries to get this, but I was close from the get-go. It was just a matter of figuring out what to do in certain situations, and that's kind of what I'm going to break down in this video. I'm going to go over things that you should look to do, or what I use in terms of techniques and methods from a couple of the spots that you should nail. You got to nail them. You got to be consistent. On some of the other situations where you're passing it around with your teammates, that's going to be up to you. But I will start off with this. It's good to use the LT plus Y combination, which is the chip through ball. And when you're passing to your opponents and doing this, it allows you to hit scissor kicks, bicycles, very nice finishes, diving headers, and I use it frequently, and you get bonus points and extra opportunities when you score goals like that. But if you really want to succeed, it's all about being consistent with the chip opportunity or the long shot where the keeper's out of his box, and you're always respawned randomly. If you feel like you got to run and it's not the same as the past attempt, and it probably isn't, plain and simple. There's a lot of random respawns, and I think the defenders, at least I've noticed this so far in the skill games, I think they adjust to what you're doing. You might not be able to do the exact same thing repeatedly every single time and think that it's going to turn out the same way, or at least they have different mechanics. Let's put it that way. EA has given them a couple different mindsets. So to start out, use LT and Y. Don't be scared to chip it around to your teammates. It'll give you better chances on goal. Next little thing that I wanted to talk about, next segment, is the chip through ball, where they almost lob it to you. The keeper's out of his box. You're going to fill it up with about half the bar and use the chip. I think it's going to be a great tactic this year in FIFA. I think that the chip through ball looks beautiful. It flows very naturally. And like I said, right around that halfway point when you're filling up the power bar, and you should be automatic. You're scored every single time. And then you have the long shot, where you're either going to be all the way down the left sideline or the right sideline. The keeper's recovering. Don't rush, because the keeper is way out of position. He's not going to chase back and make a save. And I usually use between 2 to 3 bars, and it's like a little bit more than 2 bars, and at the max 3 bars from both sides. And when you're aiming, do not aim. Just let him take it straight on. Even with a right footer or left footed or whatever, it seems to kind of naturally drift into the near post, as you're seeing in some of my clips. And just don't get concerned with over-aiming. I think that's how you're going to miss that. And you don't want to miss that shot. It's very easy. It's a free 1,500 coins, or sorry, 1,500 points, or whatever it is. And they add up very quickly in this drill. Plus, it's an extremely fast shot. And the last one I wanted to talk a little bit is the finesse shot. And that's where you get it on the corner of the box, and that's what they're expecting you to do. They want you to take it on the finesse. And this is another one of those where I'm using the RB command. I'm using the finesse portion, obviously, and you're filling up between 2 and 3 bars, and you just got to make sure to aim to that corner. It will take a little bit of practice, but the finesse shots are back. It feels like FIFA 12, and you know what? I've been feeling a lot of excitement this year. I know that the game looks a little bit different. I think the skill moves are a little bit slow here and there. There are some things I want to talk about, but there's potential for great goals. So if you thought this video was helpful, you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at MikeSo9USA. I have a lot more content come for you ASAP.